You've definitely heard the buzz about artificial intelligence, right? It's everywhere, from cars that drive themselves to AI that can whip up a poem in seconds. But what's real and what's just hype? Well, today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We'll break down what AI really is, show you how it's already a huge part of your day, and even give you some tips on how you can start using it yourself.
All right, let's just jump right in with a question for you. Think about your day so far, from the moment you woke up. Did you check the weather on your phone? Use a map to get somewhere? Maybe scroll through your social media feed? If you did any of those things, yep, you've used AI. But the real question is, how many other times did you use it without even noticing? 5? 10? I'm willing to bet the real number will blow your mind.
Yeah, the answer is probably in the hundreds. Seriously, from the algorithm that picks the next song on Spotify to that little spam filter working tirelessly in your email, AI is like this invisible engine running in the background of our digital world. So that's what we're here to do, pull back the curtain and show you exactly where it is and how it all works. Okay, first things first. To really get what AI is, we have to bust a few myths. You know, when you hear AI, your brain probably jumps straight to sci-fi, right? Like walking, talking robots with their own personalities. But the AI we actually use every day, it's way less Hollywood and, honestly, a lot more practical.
At its very core, AI is just a big umbrella term. It covers any computer system that can do tasks that normally require a bit of human brain power. Think about how you can spot a friend's face in a crowd or understand what someone's saying. AI systems are built to do similar things, find patterns, figure out language, and make decisions based on what they've learned. It's not about being alive or having feelings, it's just about capability.
Now, this is a really important distinction. Every single piece of AI you have ever used in your entire life is what we call narrow AI. A great way to think about it is like a master chef who only knows how to make one dish, but they make it perfectly. That's narrow AI. It's a specialist. General AI, that's the sci-fi stuff. The kind of AI that can think and learn and do anything a human can, that's still completely theoretical. It doesn't exist today.
So how does this all work? Is it magic? Nope. The secret sauce is a process called machine learning. This is the engine that drives almost all the AI you see today, and believe it or not, the basic idea is something you'll understand instantly.
Honestly, the best way to think about it is like teaching a little kid. You wouldn't give a toddler a rule book for what a cat is. You just show them tons of pictures of cats. And over time, after seeing thousands of them, they just get it. They start to see the catness all on their own. That is exactly how machine learning works. We feed a model huge amounts of data, it guesses, gets corrected, and eventually it learns to spot the patterns by itself. And that's how an AI learns to see a cat, or understand your voice, or even drive a car.
Okay, so now that we've peeked under the hood a little bit, let's go on a quick tour. You might be shocked to see how many things you use every single day are being powered by this stuff. Let's see just how deep the rabbit hole goes.
That Google search you just did, that's a massive AI sorting through the entire internet for you. The reason Netflix knows you better than your best friend? A recommendation AI. When you ask Siri or Alexa for the weather? AI. Even that simple autocorrect that saves you from embarrassing typos? Yep, that's a little machine learning model, constantly learning and getting better.
And it's not just on your screen either. When Google Maps magically saves you from a traffic nightmare, it's using AI to analyze data from thousands of other drivers in real time. Unlocking your phone with your face? That's a pretty sophisticated AI that's learned exactly what you look like. And that text from your bank about a weird charge? That's an AI that has learned the subtle patterns of fraud and flagged it for you.
All right, but now we're in this whole new ballgame, right? We're talking about generative AI. This is the stuff that can create new things. Write an email, compose music, design an image from scratch. And learning how to talk to these new creative tools, it's quickly becoming a superpower.
So how do you actually get good stuff out of them? The secret is all in the prompt. A good prompt is like giving a chef a perfect recipe, and it usually boils down to a super simple 3-part formula. First, give it a role. Act like a witty travel blogger. Then, give it a task. Write a short description of Paris. And finally, give it some constraints. Make it for Instagram and keep it under 50 words. Using this simple structure will take your results from meh to wow.
Okay, so this stuff is amazing, but we gotta talk about the flip side. This incredible power comes with a huge responsibility. AI isn't magic, it's a tool. And just like any powerful tool, we have to be smart and critical about how we're using it.
There are a few major things to keep on your radar. First up is bias. Because AI learns from data made by humans, it can accidentally learn our biases too.
If an AI is trained on historical hiring data where mostly men got the job, it's just going to learn that pattern and keep suggesting men, even if that's totally unfair. Second, these models can sometimes just make things up. People call it hallucinating. And of course, there are the huge questions around jobs and data privacy that we're all still figuring it out.
This really all boils down to a classic saying in computer science: garbage in, garbage out. It's so simple but so true. If you train an AI on biased, incomplete, or just plain bad data, you are absolutely going to get biased and bad results. That's why being aware of where the data comes from is so critical.
So what's the most important rule of thumb here? Here's the best way to think about it. AI is your co-pilot. It's a brilliant assistant that can help you with all sorts of things, but you are still the pilot in charge. It's not an oracle that knows all truths. So you have to, always verify the important stuff.
All right, let's wrap this all up. What are the big things you need to remember? Number 1, all the AI we have today is narrow. It's a specialist, not a generalist. 2, you're already using it hundreds of times a day, even if you didn't realize it. 3, learning how to write a good prompt is a skill that will unlock amazing results. And finally, the most important one, AI is a tool, a powerful one, but one that you have to double-check for accuracy and bias.
Look, we are really at a turning point here. It's not a question of if this technology is going to change things. It's already happening. The real question is, what part are we going to play in that? The future isn't set. It's something we're all building, together, with the tools we choose to use. So I'll leave you with this to think about. How will you choose to use it?